Kelly meets her good old college friend Jessica at the airport. Jessica says, "I'm traveling abroad with my husband and his two co-workers. Come on, I'll introduce you." Can you guess which one of these three guys is Jessica's husband? Each guy has a separate mid-sized suitcase, except for the second guy. That's because his stuff is packed together with Jessica's in her large red suitcase. Rick and Nick are identical twins born in Seattle. Rick was born before Nick, but according to their birth certificates, Nick is older than Rick. How is this possible? Rick and Nick were born on the day when the switch from daylight savings time occurred. When Nick was born, the clock was set back 1 hour. Take your time and try to spot 5 differences between these two pictures. Well, have you found all 5? Here they are. Let's make the task a little harder. What about these complicated interiors? Can you see 5 differences? Over here. Let's see if you can crack this one. Ice cube. How about changing the task a bit? Let's see if you can read this word. And the correct answer is mistake. How about this one? Can you read it? Romance. Ooh la la. I bet you can't recognize the next word, can you? Notebook. Feeling dizzy already? Let's see if you can recognize this word. Ultraviolet. Kyle is walking down the street. Suddenly, he sees a multi-story building on fire. An old lady is screaming, "Please, save my cat! I left it in my apartment!" Firefighters may not be able to save it, so Kyle decides to do it himself. Fortunately, he manages to jump into the window. Now he's inside her apartment. He sees 3 doors leading to different rooms, but he doesn't have time to check each of them, and the fire is getting closer. Where's the cat? The door is scratched at the bottom. Those are claw marks. The cat must be there when Kyle opens the door. Tilda has just moved to a new city. Urban legends say it's full of wizards. She finds a great house and buys it. 3 guys knock on her door to greet the new neighbor. One of them is a good wizard, another one is pure evil, and the last one is an ordinary human. Can you spot who is who? The second guy looks pretty innocent, but he's trying to make Tilda drink cursed coffee. And the third guy brought her very unusual lilies. They should have 6 petals, not 8. So he probably bewitched the flowers because he's a good wizard. As for the first guy, he's just an ordinary human despite his witchy style. And now let's see if you can crack this rebus. The correct answer is adverb. Can you guess the meaning of this code? Once upon a time. How about this one? Middle-aged. Can you figure out the meaning of this rebus? Lucky break. Here's the next one. Any ideas? The answer is pretty literal. Forget it. Let's see if you can crack this one. Eyeshadow. Here's the next one. Excuse me. Any ideas about this rebus? Potatoes or potatoes. What do you say about this one? One in a million. Paul wakes up in a secret lab. Suddenly, a creepy voice announces,
The only way to escape is to open the door. Good luck.
Paul finds 6 buttons on the door. Can you guess the right order to press them? All Paul needs to do is to make the word escape from the first letters of each emoji. Therefore, he should press the buttons in the following order: eye, strawberry, cat, apple, pencil, and ear. Can you spot 3 odd things here? There's a shark swimming in the fountain. It's summertime, but this tree is covered with snow. And this duck is wearing sunglasses. Now, you don't see that every day. Diana brings her legendary lemon cake to the local bakery contest. She leaves her masterpiece on the table among other people's cakes. The judges will be here in 15 minutes to appraise them. Diana goes to the bathroom. Then she comes back and sees that someone crushed her cake into tiny pieces. She interrogates 3 contestants. Oliver says, "I was the first one who arrived here. I put my cake in the fridge to protect it from the heat. And then I went to explore the fair." Roxy says, "I overslept today and arrived just now. Thank goodness I managed to get here in time. I don't know who did it." And finally, Amy says, "I'm a famous blogger. I've been streaming stories for my subscribers. You can check if you don't believe me." So who ruined Diana's cake? Take a look at the video taken by Amy. There's Oliver in the background, and he's crushing Diana's cake. Oliver, come on! Victor takes a bus to go on a business trip to another state. He's very tired, so he takes a nap. After a while, he wakes up. Oh no! Someone stole his antique fountain pen. It's a very expensive gift from his grandfather. Victor questions 3 passengers nearby. Nina says, "We're in the 21st century, bro. No one uses pens anymore. Why would I steal it?" Sarah says, "Sorry, I was staring out the window and listening to music." And Frank says, "I don't know what happened. I got blind 8 years ago." Who's the thief? Nina. She hid the pen in her shirt pocket and the ink leaked. Henry is a ceramist. He runs a small business. Henry has just finished creating a fancy clay vase. He leaves it to dry in the storage room and goes outdoors to get some coffee. An hour later, Henry returns and checks the vase. Someone definitely touched it because the shape is different. Henry is furious. He questions 3 suspects. Ted, the manager, says, "I sold 2 of your clay dishes online, so I entered the storage room to grab them and prepare for delivery. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to any other items." Hannah, the SMM manager, says, "I entered the storage room 3 hours ago to take some cute pictures for your social media. The vase was fine. I have no idea who did it." And Chuck, the janitor, says, "I entered the storage room to wash the floor. I didn't touch any of your works." Who's lying? Hannah. 3 hours ago, the vase wasn't finished yet, so she couldn't see it in the storage room. Can you spot any odd details in this supermarket? Here they are. What about this picture? Can you find anything weird? Who puts fish in a toaster? Can you find any mistakes here? Hello? That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.